Hello, everybody, and welcome to our countdown to the fun. We go live in 2 days, ladies. 2 days is the beginning of the Scrapbooking Fun Summit, and we wanted to come on and share a little bit about what's going to be happening in the summit. I am Heather Cameron, one of your co-hosts, and Tracy is the other co-host. And we're getting a little bit of feedback, possibly from Tracy, but we'll see.
I always get the blame. It's okay.
It's okay. I don't know why.
Good.
But welcome. Say hi in the comments. Let us know if you're a card maker, a scrapbooker, multimedia, a whole bunch of different things, and where you're from. What part of the world are you in? We have hi from Kentucky. We get a hi from Amy, but not sure where she is. But let us know where you are. Hi, Alan. What you like to do? What are you, a scrapbooker, a card maker, or anything in multimedia, junk journals, mini albums? There's so many different things that you can do with paper. And we wanted to come on and share a little bit about what's going on. So the summit starts. We have our kickoff party on Wednesday night at 7 p.m. And then we kick off on the 4th. The 4th, Thursday. I'm getting very mixed up on my dates. The 4th is our first day where you'll get 7+ presentations if you're on the free pass. And the VIPs, you get all of your presentations and everything are released on Wednesday, and you already have a ton of stuff that you can do from the VIPs. Oh, we got someone from Ireland. Welcome. You should be asleep, shouldn't you? No, from Orlando. Leslie, you make cards, so thank you for that. We have a lot of card makers, and we have a lot of scrapbookers. So we just wanted to give you a sneak peek. We've done a couple of these and a little bit about what each of our speakers do. So we have 3 speakers above us who have committed their time to join you and to teach you and to give you some really great inspiration. And we have Monique and Shelley, who have both been in our summits before. Monique is probably her 4th or 5th or something like that. Shelley, this is her 2nd, and Janna is a brand new speaker that we haven't had here before, so we're excited to bring that to you as well. We have people from Montreal, from Arizona, from England, so all over the world. And we just want to give you a little sneak peek. So which of you guys would like to go first to give a little sneak peek about what your project is? Share. Does anybody want to jump in to begin with? We're going to
Otherwise we'll
I
push you
will.
in the pool.
I will. I will. Why not? I'm Shelley from Papercraft Hugs. And as Heather mentioned, this is my 2nd time presenting. Heather's moving me about all over the place.
There you go.
There you go. You get to see my mess back in the back there.
Whose room isn't a mess, Shelley?
I know, exactly. At least you can't see this side, which is even worse than that side. I'm making a what am I making? A gatefold card. That's what I'm making. Here, I'll show you. I can show a sneak peek, can't I?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So there's some samples of what I've made, and so this is the Christmas theme one. So it opens up like this. And then we've got good Saint Nick in there. And then it sits up there like a gatefold easel card. So it would sit on the shelf kind of like that. And you can put it down and wrap it up. Or if you've got some beautiful cards that you, pattern paper that you just can't not show off, then that's what this is for, because you can open it up and have your beautiful pattern paper and then whatever you're going to say on the inside. So that's what I'm making. Let's see here. I'm primarily a card maker, although I do make the occasional mini album. But I'm very much a beginner on that end. But card making, that's the one I like. And let's see here, for my free thing that everybody gets, I have a 22 page PDF that has all the things that you always wanted to have close at hand. So things like for card making, primarily for card making. What size is an A2 size? What size is an A6, an A7? What size of paper is it cut down from? Where do you put your scores? Let's see here. What else? I have it electronic over on my computer over here. For those days when, you just can't think of anything to do, I've got about 15 card sketches that you can just kind of used to spark some inspiration. I've got some sentiment placement suggestions. So 6 different ways that you can put sentiments in, and why you might want to put them there as compared to somewhere else. Troubleshooting. What happens when you stick your finger right in the middle of something and you've got a nice big ink blob right in the middle of your card? What do you do? Ink and paper guide. When I was a beginner, I always got stuck on what paper do I use where? Where do I use a 65 versus a 100 pound? And with my guide here, the measurements are both in imperial and in metric, so it doesn't matter where you are. It's bilingual, just like Canada. And then let's see here. I also have an ink guide. So where would you use a hybrid ink as compared to a dye ink, compared to pigmented ink or whatever? Where's the best place to use those inks? And then what envelope matches with what size card? And so it's a pretty handy. As I say, it's a 22 pages worth of goodness that a lot of people seem to. Those are the things I always get stuck on. And then for my free or for my VIP folks, I should talk faster.
No.
Okay. For my VIP folks, I have a free ticket to the next card making palooza, which is June 27th, where we're going to make 6 to 8 cards. You'll get full written instructions. You'll get 4 to 5 hours, depending on how long we take to actually make it along with me and the group. You'll get written instructions. You get replay access. Yeah, it's a whole lot of fun. I know that the ladies from the one that we did in March had a blast. They really, I got a lot of good feedback from it. And I love folds, so there'll be lots of fun folds in there.
And that's a good thing in the VIP. If you come to the summit and you come for the free ticket, there is a ton of really good quality instructions and information in there. There's a lot of amazing freebies that people are offering as part of the general summit. But if you upgrade to the VIP, there is extras. And there's several people who've upgraded to the VIP who have just sent us a message yesterday and today, which is like, this VIP package is packed. And so if you are free, consider upgrading to the VIP before the price goes up on Wednesday, but it's packed with live events. So Shelley is doing one of the live events where you get to co-craft. It's kind of like speed crafting. We have panels. We have lots of panels going on for the live events for the VIPs, but there's a ton of really high quality freebies in there. And all of these ladies have donated really good freebies in there, not freebies, bonuses in the VIP Fun Bundle. And if you want to sign up for the summit, check the description where you're watching, because we are being broadcasted on several channels at the same time. Read the description and join the summit through the link in the description of the video that you're watching right now. Come and join the summit. And if you are in the summit, consider upgrading to a VIP. Go check out what's in it, because it's like Shelley, an afternoon of making cards with Shelley. Like, what better thing can you get from a VIP as well? So who can I pick on next?
Oh, I'm ready.
We're going to go. We're going to see if Heather can get the windows working again here. So here we go. Ta-da!
Oh,
Technology.
Okay. Perfect. Hello, I'm Janna, and welcome to the Crafty Corner. As you can tell by my background, I just might be a Tim Holtz addict. And all of the wonderful things you're going to learn in my course revolve around the world of Tim Holtz and mixed media. I want to focus on a very scrapbooking type thing, making embellishments. You can have the best spreads and the best pictures in the world, but without the embellishments, you don't get that little bit of extra razzle dazzle. And since we're heading into the summer months, I thought it would be fun to play with some mermaids and mermaids. I'll get to the mermaids in a moment. So this is one of the mermaids that we're going to be making during the summit, and it's going to be focused on several mixed media techniques. We're going to be getting out our distress inks, and we're going to be working with some twinkle, texture paste, and stenciling. So I'll leave a little bit more to be learned during the summit. But mermaids, lots of fun, a little bit of a dimensional tail going on. We'll be mixing and matching our elements. In one case, using a sticker for a classic looking mermaid. And for our mermaid, I couldn't resist. I have brought in the Tim Holtz Snarky Cats. This little guy is going to be one of our snarky cats that is going to be making an appearance. So the simple part is we take the top half of a cat and then we meld it with a mermaid. But you're going to have to join the class to find out more. I'm also greatly looking forward to the panels. We're going to be talking about craft room organization. And as you can tell, I do love to organize. It's one of my favorite things, and it makes walking to the craft room so enjoyable, just knowing where everything is. Because really, that's half the battle when we're crafting. So I'm looking forward to seeing each and every one of you at the summit, and I cannot wait to join in on the panel.
Excellent. Thank you. And Jenica's going to be, we have panels in the VIP pass where there's a panel on organization. I believe that one's on Sunday. We have a panel on card making. We have a panel on mini albums and scrapbooking. We have a panel on Cricuts, on cutting machines, and a panel on AI. Because guess what? AI is here to stay with us from the crafting world. And so we have panels on all that. And our speakers have been really generous to come in and sign up for a panel and do that. Somebody has a snarky cat at home, so there you go. I think a lot of cat owners have snarky cats at home, is my guess. I'm just kind of saying that.
But most of our real cats aren't mermaids. Just saying. So just being creative like that is
I don't
nice.
know.
I don't know.
I've got one that likes to take baths, and he thinks he's a mermaid.
Oh, there you
Wow.
go.
Wow.
It's a cats can surprise you. There are cats out there
Oh,
who
yeah.
like to take baths. But that's also the other thing about it. When you come to read what the presentations are, recognize that all you're getting is the tip of the iceberg. Like if you just looked at the description of Jen's presentation, you're not going to get all the techniques. So one of the things we say all the time is that any presentation, whether it's a card making presentation, whether it's something, you can apply it to the other media. So there's lots of stuff you can learn from the scrapbooking stuff that goes into card making, and lots of stuff from the card making that goes into scrapbooking, right? I mean, I could even see Shelley's little thing being a pop-up on a scrapbooking page. That would be really cool with a hidden picture or in a mini album. So don't think,
it is a mini album right there. It just says a little mini album. It really is.
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly.
Yeah.
And so you can learn from each one. And so don't dismiss it. And we're going to do something we've never done before. We're starting each day off with the morning scoop. So we're going to tell you all the highlights so you know which ones to go and watch and really go, okay, I didn't realize that there's that hidden thing in there that I could learn. And so definitely don't dismiss the presentations that aren't necessarily in your preferred medium, for lack of a better word, because you'll learn a ton of stuff out there. And Monique is an awesome creator of mini albums and folios and things like that. So let's give Monique a chance. Let me get you back on the screen again. And not put you on some weird screen. There we go. Maybe?
Not yet.
There we go.
There you go.
There you are. Hey guys. Yeah, I'm Monique. I run Misfit Crafter, and I'm going to be doing exactly that, some minis and things like that. I'm actually going to show you how to use junk journals as an alternative to scrapbooking. The one you're going to see in my presentation, we're making this one here. But I basically show you how to make the covers really easy, how to put your innards together. They're called signatures, but we show you all of that, different versions and everything. I tend to use it. I love scrapbooking, and I do love the uniformity of it all. But then I'll also like, sometimes I'm like, I don't want to overthink it. I just want to throw some photos in something. And I don't like photo albums. I don't want to just shove them into little slots. I want them to be pretty and cute. But sometimes I don't want to go the scrapbook route. Sometimes I just want to go the junk journal route, paste them on. And I show you how to use that and do that in my presentation. Right now, I've always loved junk journals, but I've always also been a scrapbooker. I've probably been doing this for like, see, my son just turned 20. Gosh, turned 20. So I've been doing it for about 20 years professionally, because I started off when I was feeding him in the middle of the night. I started watching like YouTube videos and doing all, he would be up with me in the middle of the night. We'd be dancing around, and I'm like, then he'd go to sleep, and I'm like, well, I'm not gonna go to sleep. I'm never gonna sleep anyway. So I'd be on YouTube videos and started scrapbooking stuff, and it was really, really fun. So I'm bringing you guys a lot. I was like, oh, you're going to do that? Let me do that. Okay, you can do that? Let me do that too. So I am in a couple of panels, I think.
Yes, you are.
for sure. And then, so my freebie, you definitely want to grab a hold of that when you get a chance. It's going to be vintage snippets is what I call it. But you're going to get a download so that you can either use it for regular scrapbooking, junk journaling, but it's these really, really cute vintage pages that you can get. And then it's going to come out with a whole bunch of little, basically snippets, little, cut aparts that you can cut up. You can either throw them in your Cricut machine or you can cut them by hand with some fussy cutting. And then if you are a VIP, you're going to get a lot, actually. I threw in 2 versions of one of my favorite papers that I use that's called Wildflower Dream. And I just had it.
And it's beautiful.
Which is a paper I actually made for myself that I put in this junk journal. So this was one of my own. And this is Wildflower Dreams. And that is going to be in the VIP. So this is like one of the junk journals, but this whole wildflower section, you're going to get 2 versions. You're going to get my personal version that I really only kept for me. That is an 8.5 by 14. So you can still put it in a regular printer, but it will be longer. So you can make a book that's nice and big like this if you want to. But you're also going to get a regular 8.5 by 11. And you're going to get my Lemonade Summer kit that I went crazy actually to split it in 2 because it was so big. I think it's like you're getting 100 and what's 50 plus 80, 100 and something pages, 130 something pages. It's a lot. You're getting like tons, and that's not even including the freebie. And then I am also doing a co-crafting. I think mine is on
Sunday, I think.
Yeah, mine is a Sunday one. And we're going to be making junk journal brag books. Put it behind me. But little junk journal brag book styles. We're doing like these tiny versions. I'll show you how to put these together really fast, how to make the little side embellishments and things like that. It's quicker than it seems because we only have 30 minutes, but it's much quicker than it seems. It looks complicated, but it really isn't. And you can make them any style you want. Sorry for the bell, but I have to include a bell on this one. But you just pull out your scraps. You can see, I'm sure my scrapbookers are already recognizing where some of this has come from. You can tell the pages in here, and these are like just little tidbits and snippets that have come off of things. So we're going to teach you how to do that in a bunch of different ways. I don't remember what else I'm in. I think I'm in like a couple more of the
you're in the scrapbooking panel, I believe, doing the panel.
Yeah,
and that's something we've added a lot this year. So, and I want to thank both the people who are doing the co-crafting. So something new in the VIP panel this year is this concept of co-crafting, and it's kind of our think of it as your speed crafting date. So they're going to teach you something in 30 minutes, craft together and do it. It's one of the things we heard from our VIPs is they wanted more in-face interactions, like getting on Zoom with the speakers and that. So that's where the panels came from, which we launched in in fall last year. And then we added the co-crafting this time. And so it's a great option to come into the VIPs, plus the bonuses in the VIP. So there's a huge amount if you just join free, but if you do upgrade to the VIP and you're doing any shopping, we sent out an email today talking about our speakers. There's discounts just from our sponsors in there that can pay for the price of your VIP. So there's some great coupons in there. And then there's a ton of courses. I think there's, 10 or 20 courses in there, plus some printables, plus some membership. So it is really packed to do that. Somebody asked where we're from, which is a good question. Tracy and myself are in Ottawa, Canada. Shelley?
I'm in Kelowna, British Columbia, Canada, on the west coast.
Janna?
Dunham, Quebec.
Dunham, Quebec. And Monique?
So if you guys remember, sometimes I was in Vegas, but I moved back to California now.
You're in California, so that's
You're moving during the last summit.
I still haven't completely moved, actually. I still got one more move to go. And hopefully
very dedicated. She was in the middle of a move and still showed up for a summit. Carol said she signed up, and I think I did the VI2, but I can't find out how to access it. So email Tracy at either fun@scrapbookingfunsummit.com or respond to any email. You can reach out that way, and we will make sure. So if you're not getting our emails, check your spam, number one, because especially once the summit starts, because there's a lot of links in our email. So check your spam to make sure that you're getting it and you're getting that. We often have typos. We had one this morning where somebody wrote con instead of com. We do our best to catch them, but we can't always catch typos. So just reach out, let us know, and we will work it out. So Tracy, so fun at scrapbookingfunsummit.com. We'll go to Tracy. So that was one question. I'm just catching up. Can't wait. And Sean is in our comments, by the way. Sean's one of our presenters that we have, and he's doing decoupage and some really cool stuff for you as well, using your papers. Will the lives be at the same time at this time? No. So we are doing something that's slightly different this time. We are doing Q&As with our speakers, but we're doing them as a panel, kind of like we're doing right now. So there is Let's Talk Q&As that will be on YouTube, and they're free, part of the free package, at noon and 4 p.m. each day. We're also starting the day off at 10:15. So all presentations are released at 10 o'clock Eastern, North American Eastern time. And we have to say that just one thing, all presentations are released at 10 a.m. North American Eastern time for 24 hours. And it doesn't matter where you live in the world, you all have 24 hours. Because we often get people going, can't you release it at a different time? Like, you all get 24 hours. They just start differently for each other. And we're going live at 10:15 to give you the scoop, and then there'll be a live at noon. We also have sponsor sessions. So if you sign up, download the schedule, download the guide, and it gives you everything. We have sponsor sessions as well from our sponsors. And then in the VIP package, there's at least 3 or 4 events every day for the VIPs. There is our co-crafting that we just talked about. There's our panels. There is the other thing included in the VIP is the sidekicks. So these are 3 AI-based products that I've created. One of them might be a little late. It will come. One of them is for your card makers who you've created the beautiful card, but you don't know what to say inside. So it helps you write your sentiment, and it will make it very personalized. So you can go, Monique just moved, and you helped her move, and you want to give them like a thank you to Bob who helped you pack your cases. So you can make it personalized. Like, Bob, I'm sorry, my boxes were so heavy and you almost broke your back, but thank you for helping me. So it will help you personalize, and you can do the front of the card sentiment as well as in the card sentiment. And the other one creates a recipe card. So you can say, I want to make this. Can you create the recipe card for me? And it will create the recipe. It will give you your sketch if you want. It will suggest colors. It will look on other things on the internet. So those are 2. And the third one is the one that is kind of in beta and might come after the summit, but it's part of your VIP, is I don't know what to do today. And it asks you a bunch of questions, and then it gives you a suggestion of what to create today. So those are the sidekicks that are a part of it, as well as we have our Friday night crop and our Sunday shenanigans. Again, part of the VIP, and we don't know what we're doing, but it'll be fun. That's generally where we sit at. But even outside of the VIP, you have a ton of really good stuff that you can do. As soon as you sign up, you can download the schedule and the guide, and it lists all of the presentations, and then mark the ones that make sense. So that was a question. I haven't gone through all these. I have a question for you guys, as especially I know that many of you have been attendees to summits and have participated. What would be your number one tip for people attending the summit? Beyond buy the VIP package, which is good, but beyond that.
You stole my answer. I have attended way too many summits as an attendee. And the thing that I always found really helpful was, as soon as you can get your hands on the schedule, go through and preview who you'd like to go and watch, because we all have our favorites, and you pick those people out first, and then pick out the topic that sounds really cool, or there'll be little explanations as to what everybody's doing, and you can kind of scope them out and go, okay, here are the people that I have to watch every single day. And then those are anybody else who you watch after that is just sort of a bonus. And I may have been on my 23rd hour and been watching someone at 2 times the speed to try and get through them.
Mm-hmm.
That might have been me. Sorry, I stole two suggestions. Sorry, other ladies.
That's okay. It's right. It's like, yeah, it's true, right? Like, pick the ones that are the most important first.
Yeah.
Does either Monique or Janna?
Sure. So my approach has always been find the ones that resonate with me the most first for presentations, and then get organized. Have your supplies at your fingertips. the less time you're spending looking for that one crafting tool that you know you need for a certain presentation, the more time you're going to be able to spend crafting. So organize those spaces, check the supply lists, and get ready for some fun.
Exactly. Very good. And the supply list would be available the day the videos go live. You get all the supply lists. If you're a VIP, you already have the supply list. So the VIPs have their own supply list. Everyone else, the day it goes live, you'll be able to download the supply list and the instructions for each project.
Yeah, I think my biggest thing, whether you're buying the pass or not, I mean, definitely pass, because there's never enough time. But the biggest thing would be pre-organize yourself. Make sure you have a folder and make sure you remember where that folder is on your computer. Because I don't know how many emails I get later saying, I don't remember where I downloaded it. Can you please send it to me? But remember where you saved it. Remember.
It's a great tip. That's an excellent tip.
Yep. Put it on your desktop right away. Put a folder just for Scrapbooking Fun Summit. And as you're downloading stuff, make sure you're always putting it in there. Make some folders for each presentation that you know might be coming out ahead of time. And then you'll always be able to find what you're looking for. Make sure you have a notebook just set up just for it. Have everything ready. Like you said, that's going to be the easiest thing, because I think that's the hardest part later, is going back and trying to find that template, find that file, and then it's gone. And then you're not going to be able to make it.
That's an excellent tip. One I haven't heard before, but that's a really smart tip, right? Of organizing and know where you're saving it. Because there'll be people, what we do at our summit is we make sure that the free offerings that are giving, the gifts they're giving as something to the people, to everyone, we do one page and that's available for the whole summit. So you have like 4 days to grab all the bonuses, not just the day people are live, but you got to grab them, right? If you don't grab them, there's no guarantee they're going to be there afterwards. So you have to go in and download them. Also, a lot of patience, if something doesn't work, that's okay. We'll fix it, right? And I will guarantee that every speaker has tested their links to no end, and one of them will not work the day we go live. It's just the way the internet works. So patience is a virtue. I love one that Joyce put in. She said, if you have time, watch one that you may not think you're interested in. You may learn something new. And I think that's also a really good tip, because even if, if you're not into junk journaling or things like that, that doesn't mean you won't learn, right? And even in Janna, go ahead, yeah.
It's just so true. Like, there's a video, and I'm sorry to whoever it was. I can't even remember whose it was, but it was one of our first summits. And there was just part of that video where it was using double-sided tape, and it was a little trick about using it but not messing up your sheet, okay? Like where you're putting it. And I use that little trick all the time now. And, I just happened to see it going, wow, I would have never thought of that. So everything can be used, everyone. Really.
Yeah. And if anybody's listening, if you have your own tips, because I'm sure you've all been to summits, give them as well, because we have watch all the videos. They're all helpful. Yes, watch all the videos. We do think it's a good idea that you sleep. It's always, not a bad idea to sleep. That one helps.
Next week, Heather, come on.
Sleep's kind of an important part of it, but watch the videos, come to the live. So in our live Q&As that are going to be on at 12 o'clock and 4 o'clock, if you have a question, come and ask them. That's what our speakers are here for. And one of the biggest forms of flattery for our speakers is to post in the Facebook group what you did. Like, I'm always amazed at how quickly you create from the projects you watch. I mean, for me, I'm like, wow, somebody made every single project that day. How did they do that? But posting them. So we will have a bingo that we do that you'll get later this week if you're signed up. And really, we want you to post. We want you to share, because that is the biggest compliment you can give them, is to recreate their project. And I would love to see how you're going to use Janna's mermaids, like what you're going to do with that. Because the technique, because I've watched all these videos, mind you, I've watched them on more than 2 times because I've been producing them. It's like, oh, that's kind of cool what she's doing. So there's a lot of really fun.
I look at the 3 women from, say, above me, okay, and go, okay, I can make a mini album about cat mermaid, seriously, and do a pop-up card in the middle, like part of the album. Like, you could just, adjust sizes. You could mix them all together. Like, you can. It's got to be creative.
Oh,
absolutely.
Yeah. and you never really know what you're going to, what little gems you will find in somebody else's video. Because I mean, I'm a speaker, but I plan on watching everybody, because man, there's some gems out there. Holy moly.
Mhm.
And I mean, I've been card making since 2007, but every single summit that I go to, I learn at least one, if not many more than one thing.
Mhm.
And then I just incorporate that and pull that into whatever it is I'm doing, and then go, oh, okay, I know how to do that now. So yeah, it's really cool, because we've got an awesome lineup of speakers. Oh
Mhm.
man, I'm blown away.
Yes, and that's true. And we just had to interact with other people, and that's part of one of the reasons we added. And we had to do it with inside the VIP, but we added so much live interaction in the VIP for that exact reason. Is we can all watch videos endlessly too, but it's nice to be able to interact and have a conversation. And you know what? You're a very passionate, loving community of paper crafters, so it's fun to get together and do stuff, and that's what we find. So it can be a lot of fun. Monique, is your YouTube channel Misfit Crafters? Is that?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
typing them in the comments, and I'm like, I'm not sure I know exactly what hers is. Crafter. There we go. It's very
The only
cool.
place I'm not, unfortunately, is TikTok, because somebody grabbed my name before me.
It's okay. But definitely give our speakers some love. I just put in the comments, you'll see all of their YouTube channels. So go and check them out. Give them some love. Give them a follow. Yes, I found out how to get into the VIP part, so I can find the guide, and hopefully there's a schedule in there. There is a schedule in there. The guide has a schedule. If you're a VIP, check out your bonuses. Some of them are time limited, especially the shop coupons. So go in, look at your VIP, decide what you're going to watch. There are another level of classes in the VIP. There's some beautiful printable papers, like Monique's stuff is gorgeous. There's great printout papers. There's other things that you can get out of the VIP. So if you're in there, go and check that out. Recognize that. If you're not a VIP and you're thinking of being a VIP, the price goes up on Thursday morning. So now is the time to buy it. The price goes up Thursday morning. Take a look at it. You can go in when you're into it, or in any of your emails, you can click on it and go. The guides are amazing. Thank you. We upped the guide a lot too this time. Giving you all the details at the end of the guide as well. So the schedule's in the guide, and at the end of the guide, there's the list of all of the presentations in alphabetical order by person's first name. And you can click and go, yes, I watched it. So not only can you do it day by day, but you've got the whole lineup that you can just go, yeah, watch this one. Yes, I watched that one. And take Monique's advice and save everything in a proper way. Maybe we need to add that to the guide. Where did I save it? Click. Do that. So doing that. Any questions anybody has in the comments who's with us watching? And there's always a delay. So any questions that you have, anything you're particularly looking forward to it. That's also good to hear, right? Is what are people looking forward to? If you've checked them out, who have you already spotlighted and said, I'm going to watch this? If you have that as well.
I just love that the speakers even admit, which I knew, and I do it as well, as we love to watch each other's videos too.
Oh yeah.
And learn something. And then who knows, we might turn it into one of our next videos with the way we would use it, or, interpret it. And I like that. Yeah.
Absolutely. I can't wait to give some of these ideas the Tim Holtz twist.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Mhm.
And that's exactly it, right?
I always make it exactly as the speaker made it to start with. And then the second time I make it my way, whatever I'm going to do to personalize it. Yeah. And then by the time you're in your second one, you've kind of worked out the kinks, so you kind of know what you're doing. And then that's your good copy.
The other thing that's really cool to find, and maybe a challenge to even our speakers, is mashups. So kind of like, I just thought of Shelley making her pop-up with Monique's paper.
Yep.
With
I thought of that too.
especially her,
like I said, you can do it all together.
I was going to say some of those wildflowers would look awesome on this.
Yeah, they would.
And then if Monique has like oceany type things, you can open it up and have Janna's mermaid inside.
See?
See, or you can use the techniques for the mermaid in something else, which is really what it's all about. And Tracy, we've never actually asked this. What are you doing? So I'm going to put Tracy on the spot and see if she actually remembers what she's doing.
Yeah, my problem is my stuff's downstairs. I'm not the speaker in the census today, but saying that, I have a layout. Of course, I'm not going to remember what I called the layout, but basically, I always try to use a lot of our own stash, a lot of older stash, with some new product in there to show you a different way how to use it. And now I'm not going to think of my word, but it's Stamperia's. It's a paste, but it's it's like a plastic kind of paste that I'm using. I can't think of my proper words because I never do. So, and then we make something with that as well. So with me, you always get messy, but then it doesn't necessarily show when you see the final product.
Mm-hmm. And that's it.
And I just have to wait and see now.
And if you're a VIP, Tracy has a coupon for her shop, as well as Tracy and I run the circle, the Scrapbooking Fun Circle, and you have an offer within the VIP to first month for $5 and then 20% off ongoing. So come and join and check it out. Somebody asked, how long will the videos be available to watch after the summit? If you are not a VIP, you have 24 hours to watch the videos. So each day we release 7 videos, each day of 4 days, and you have 24 hours to watch them. If you're a VIP, you have the videos for at least a year. We don't say lifetime because what does lifetime actually mean? So we say at least a year, but we have not taken any videos down from, this is our 7th summit. So it's at least a year. Obviously, many of ours, our original ones, are still up. So that's how long you have them. Somebody said they've already marked off and starred the ones they want to see, which is great. Great. I intend to watch. Guilty. What else is? Just count. I have 4 must-sees each day. Excellent. Right. And the lengths of the videos do vary. Some of them are 20 minutes. Some of them are 40 minutes. They do vary. Shelley has a good tip. Sometimes, watch it at 2 times and then go back and check it. I have the videos from the first. You still have the videos from the first, Joyce? Cool. How long is each video? I just answered that. Each video varies from 20 minutes to, I think the longest is about 40, and it's probably Alice. So if you want to learn how to, Monica, yours is long too, Monique, but Alice.
Mine are always long. I try. I really do, but I want to tell them everything. I'm always like, but I got to tell them this too.
So this is another, and that's long, but another one that's really good to watch because she's been in a lot of our summits is Alice, and I can't remember her last name. Keegan is about coloring. And don't, whether you like the image she chose, everyone who watches this tell us she gives you such great techniques on how to color. Like I was watching this one and I do draw. So a technique on how to make sure the light is coming correctly and the gradients to which you do light. Right. So how we think about a sunset and one of the suns, because it's a sunset she's doing this time, but how you think about the colors are actually very dark in parts of the sunset and very light in part of the sunset. So she gives really great instructions. So don't look at her picture and say, I'm never going to draw that picture. Go and watch it because the techniques that she gives, we've been told time and time again, her techniques on how to color with alcohol markers is priceless. And so if that's something you want to do, I bought some recently, so I do want to watch this one of how to do it. Right. So she's got a great presentation as well. Alice is amazing for sure. Yeah, she's got really, and Tamara's in there. So sorry, Tamara, I'm very good at names today. So we have a lot of our speakers in the comments today, which is great. And so come and check this out. Is Alice Keegan using alcohol? Yes, she is using alcohol markers. She also gives her supply list based on the brand that you have. So depending on which, like I have, I can't even pronounce it, Ahua, whatever they're called.
Oh, Hulus.
Ahulus, thank you. Honolulu Ahulus. I have those markers. Other people have Copic markers. There's a bunch out there nowadays. So she gives a list based on different ones, which is really helpful as well. And they've changed their numbering. So she actually gives old numbers and new numbers, which I was impressed by because they've changed their names and numbers on all their markers. Just to confuse you when you think you finally know what it is. So excellent. Well, thank you everybody for joining us. We are so excited to get the summit rolling. We are doing another one of these Wednesday at 1:00 with Sarah and someone else.
You have to tell me. My memory is no good, everybody.
We've been doing a lot of prep. So it's like, okay, who are we doing this with? And we also have our kickoff party on Wednesday at 7 p.m. North American Eastern Time. And I will tell you who we're doing it with in a sec.
Thank you.
Adeline, who's also one of our sponsors. And who else might show up at it? We don't know. We have our kickoff party at 7 p.m. North American Eastern Daylight Time. If you're a VIP, your presentations go live on Wednesday. You'll see an email from us. We have some stuff coming out about bingo. So lots of information. During the summit, you will get an email at 10 a.m. saying stuff has been released. If you don't have it, check your spam. These emails have a lot of links in them, which tends to make you go into spam. And so check your spam if you don't get them. Yes, everything is listed in EDT. We're DT right now, and not EST. But yes, everything is North American, not Australian. Eastern Daylight Time.
Pretend we're in Toronto. Okay, that time is what I say.
Toronto, New York, however it works. But yes, we're on that time zone. So I'm looking forward to the summit. So thank you, speakers, for being here and for coming on to do this with us. Really excited to watch your presentations. Thank you. Our coupons of VIP have to be used before the summit. If you go into the VIP area, each section will tell you when the coupons are active and will tell you when they are expiring. So definitely go in. There are some coupons that are active now. There are a few that only start on Wednesday or Thursday. Most of the shop, I think all of the shop coupons expire early next week. And even the individual offers in the VIPs do have an expiration date because they can't keep them up forever, right? And so go in, read each one, and you can claim them based on that. And if the coupon's not ready, make a note. I know that there's like Glassboard Studio has a great coupon. Dare to be Artsy has a coupon. Whimsy Stamps. Tracy has one. 12 by 12 has one for one of their papers. I'm not even going to try and say which it is because I don't know. Pear Blossom Press has one. So go in and check the coupons if you're a VIP. And if you're going to go buy anything, like honestly, if you want a glassboard mat, that coupon is worth the price of joining. And so go and check them out. But there's tons of really great courses. Even all of the paper, all of the stuff is fantastic. Yeah. This fantastic value. We added it up. It's over $1,000 in bonuses. So go in and check them out. If you haven't joined this VIP, join. If you have any questions, just email us. You can do Tracy at scrapbookingfunsummit.com or fun@scrapbookingfunsummit.com. And we will answer any comments that you have. Any questions? Thank you, everybody. And thank you, Monique, Shelley, Janna. Thank you for being here. And we will see you guys later this week. Bye.